Hello, Scott from Wessex Blades. This is the sort of spec of what the MODs will be when I get them sourced from the factory. Okay, and then I build a sheath after I've re-beveled them and tidied the handle up and then oiled the handle. So it's going to be black with a retention strap, double stitch, which is going to be all lock stitch around the back. A really substantial strap, really well stitched in at the back there, belt and braces, and then some rivets gone through if you want to do paracord or things you want to strap it to a pack or something like that. I thought it looked quite cool, and it just gives you a mounting option as well if you want it on an outside of the pack. It looks quite compact. It's not that much bigger than the actual sheath, but of course it's right-handed, so if anybody wants an actual left-handed sheath like this, just let me know, and I'll obviously have to make sure I put the strap on the right side. But this is the sort of appearance it will be now that I've got into the swing of making them, and it will be with the sort of V at the end there, so it's sort of like a W and a bit of an M, MOD, Wessex Blades, so a slight return on those stitchings there. So that's the sort of what it looks like when I do MODs for the foreseeable future. There's going to be at least one going to the prepper meet so people can have a look at it, but speaking from experience, you can be really careful about don't put knives in and out of it stuff, because if you damage it, then as an item of stock, it's very difficult to resell it on. I could end up using it for just display knives in the end. Okay, so that's the sort of finish you'll get on the knife. So when they come to me from the factory, my source has got the ones with the most central grind, and then I lean the bevel out a little bit, okay, even it up as much as I can, and I tidy the handle up. There are options if you want to pay a little bit more for grinding the guards down top and bottom, or even doing jimping on this side of the spine. So I've got one here for Ralph. He's decided he wants such a jimp in there, and both guards there reduced to some amount. As I say, that really, yes, it's a very satisfying feel when you put your thumb on that jimp in there. And I was toying with the idea, this is literally just come through my mind about 2 hours ago, putting a bit of a clip point on it, just coming down there like that, which will make the front end less swoopy at the front and more of a Bowie front end. But I want to make the appearance of it equidistant for the just attractive for the writing. So I'm not taking it from there, I'm coming from here and then maybe a straight down like that. I'll see how it goes, but that could be an option. So I won't be taking orders on these. Now the next batch that's coming would be 4 or 5 blades. 2 have had deposits, but one chap, Mark, you haven't sent a deposit yet. Now, just doing the age check doesn't get you technically in the book, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ping you another email and make sure that you're still intent on securing the final 2 of this batch that's coming again from my source, because you know, to get in the book is an age check, ID check, and then deposit paid in order to secure the next position in the book. And as far as I know, as yet you haven't sent the funds, so I'll give you a chance the next week or so to complete the deposit procedure. But until then, let's last look at this. Yeah, it's to me it looks belt and braces, simple, plain but tough, which is what the knife is. So I think it's in keeping with the design. But of course, compared to the left-handed sheath, the blade doesn't move, and it literally clicks in. I've got the distance on the fold, so when it goes, it actually pops in to the lever. Okay, so thanks for joining me again. Thanks ever so much for everybody's support from the video last night concerning Patreon. If anybody's interested, you can pop along and have a look. Links below. As I say, I'm not going to push it too much. It's just a way in order to justify a trip out now and again, or some slightly more involved vids. Thanks for your time again. Scott Wessex Blades.